벌써 사흘째 미세먼지가 하늘을 가리고 있는데요.
안타깝게도 당분간은 푸른 하늘 보기 힘들 것 같습니다.
요즘 공기가 깨끗한 날이 채 이틀을 안 갑니다.
What's up? If you've been to Korea, you live in Korea, or you're just interested in Korea that you've seen pictures or videos, you probably see many people walk around with surgical masks like this, which makes about everyone look like a doctor here. So what's with this? Why are so many people wearing masks around in Korea? So unlike popular beliefs, many people wear masks not as a fashion item, but because of the increasing air pollution levels in Korea right now. And with countries like China and India, I know Korea isn't the first country to think of when it comes to air pollution, but the problems here are getting pretty severe now. Just within a few years, many of Korean cities have moved up the rankings as one of the most polluted cities in the world. If you go on to aqicn.org, you'll see the ranking of the most polluted cities in the world at the moment. You'll see that many Korean cities are already listed on the top, like Seoul and Incheon. So the popular belief at the moment is that a lot of the air pollution problems here in Korea are to be blamed on China. Experts claim that almost 50% or more of the air pollution problems ongoing in Korea is to blame on the Chinese factories located on the west coast of the country. Actually, in the East Asian region, the wind blows west. Industrial fine dust coming from the factories located on the west coast of China are coming straight to Korea. To these complaints, the Chinese government replied that most of Korea's air pollution problems are to be blamed on Korea itself and are not caused by China. But people in Korea are just not buying it. Especially because people who believe that air pollution in Korea is not to be blamed on China instead blame the growing number of new cars in Korea as well as the number of outdated diesel cars. So they think cars are the main issue when it comes to air pollution. But recently, the North Korean government also released a warning to its citizens telling them to wear masks outside because the air pollution level is skyrocketing. And I don't know, I've never been to North Korea, so I can't, talk for them, but I don't think they have a lot of cars. And plus that, usually when a city or a country is polluted, the air pollution level stays pretty firm around the year. But in Korea, that's not the case. Air pollution levels here in Korea go up and down very quickly, and it changes a lot. But the number of cars that are on the road stay about the same around the year. It's not like you look at the calendar on Monday and think, you know what, on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'll take the car, but on Thursday and Friday, you know what, I think I'm going to go for public transportation. So the Korean people have a lot of room to suspect that cars aren't the only problem when it comes to air pollution here. Of course, I'm not like an environmentalist, I'm not an expert on air pollution, I don't study fine dust. So it's not for me to say whether China or Korea is correct. But I can tell you how to survive Korea when the air pollution is bad. The most important thing is that you always carry a mask with you. I like to put it in my pocket because it usually doesn't take up a lot of space. And I know if you live somewhere with very clean air, you probably don't own a mask yourself. When you land in Korea, just go buy yourself one. It's very cheap at stores like Artbox or Daiso. Stores you'll see everywhere around Korea. But for some reason, if you can't find one, just go ahead and buy it from a vendor at a subway station. Also, if you go to convenience stores, they sell masks too. So when you suspect that the air pollution level is very bad, just go hurry and buy yourself a mask. And remember, air pollution in Korea is caused by fine dust, which means it's not visible. If you come from countries with no fine dust problems, probably just see Korea and think it's very cloudy or foggy, but that's not the case. You should always keep a mask in handy so when it gets cloudy or foggy, you can put your mask on. You have to look for signs to tell whether air pollution levels are bad or not. Usually, if there's going to be high fine dust levels, the Korean government actually sends out a mass emergency text to everyone, giving them a heads up about the air pollution levels. But if you're just traveling in Korea for a short time, you probably don't have a Korean number or a Korean SIM card, so therefore you probably won't get the text. But if you're sitting somewhere in Korea and you hear everybody get a text message at the same time, just know that it's probably an air pollution emergency text. That, or there's actually a disaster coming and there might be like an earthquake or something. But at least if there's an earthquake, there's going to be a lot of dust anyway, so you might as well take the chance and put that mask on. Number two, if at least 60% of the people walking around in Korea are wearing masks, you need to put that mask on right now. And I know some people wear it as a fashion item, black, flat masks, looking like K-pop boy bands. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about adults and kids wearing white, puffy surgical masks. you really need to put your mask on right now. 3. If it looks super foggy and cloudy, walk around the city for a bit and then see if you can feel something in your mouth. Like for me, I can tell when the air quality is pretty bad because it just feels like I just ate a bowl of sand or something. When you rub your teeth together like this, you can feel how dusty your teeth are, so that's a good sign to put your mask on. Don't be afraid of air pollution as much as I make it sound like you should be. I definitely don't want air pollution to scare you away from Korea. We have a lot of days where the sky is super blue. I just want you to be safe and know the drills when you come to Korea so that you don't take lung cancer back as a souvenir when you go back to your home country. So have fun, keep yourself safe from fine dust, and I'll see you next time.